Mark returned to the Bet365 stadium on Saturday after 4 away games in 5. How do you look back on that period?
It was a tough period because obviously you've not been at home for what feels like an eternity, so it's great to get back there tomorrow. The games we've had have been all tough, and yeah, we've all travelled quite significant miles within it, so it's tough. It always is tough, and that's why, you know, alongside the level of the games and the difficulty of the games and the energy that you need for both training, for both training games and for the travel as well is really important. It's key. So, you know, we've got 8 points from 15, and whilst, you know, you look at it and we could have had more points from within that, you know, 4 games away from home within that 5 game block is it's not too shabby, but you know, we would have liked some more. We could have had some more, and there weren't many disappointments within it. The last result at Portsmouth was as I said at the time, I think it was a big result for us. So we play now at home again in front of a big crowd, expectant crowd. So we look forward to it, and we're playing a side that's a point above us in the table. So they're unbeaten away from home so far this season, so you know, it looks like it's going to be a really tight game. On paper, hopefully we can come out on top in that. But they're a good team with good players and well organised, good structure, and yeah, we'll definitely have to be at our best to get something from it.
As an individual, how much time do you take to celebrate a win or move on from a loss before thinking about the next game?
I think once we've won, you've got to try and enjoy it, clearly, and I think obviously it's really important because of the feeling that everybody gets from a win, especially away from home when you've travelled, and after a defeat like the one at Millwall, what was important, and I think it was yeah, I think it was an important 3 points for us. An important performance going into what now flips around and we get 2 games out of 3 at home starting tomorrow.
You made 7 changes at Portsmouth and came away with a win. What does that say about squad depth compared to last season?
Well, the depth is quite good, but within it we've got a challenge to make sure that everybody remains focused and ready to go when they're called upon, and I think that's, you know, one of the things when you have a squad, you've got to utilise them where appropriate while still picking up results, and those players have got to get themselves into good shape physically and mentally to be able to cope with that. So it's like I say, it's a really good atmosphere in the building. They're training well. They've had a bit of a breather, more of a breather. They've had an extra day this week to sort of give them a bit of recovery time. But they've trained as well, and hopefully should be ready for tomorrow after the prep that we do today, with the finishing touches to what we're going to do hopefully tomorrow.
You spoke to the local media last week about wanting Sam Gallagher back as soon as he's available. What does the process look like for getting him back to full fitness?
It's the same as it's just a week on. You know, so we've got to wait. You know, it's as simple as that. And Sam's got to wait, but in the meantime he's on the grass, he's working, and he's just ticking the boxes at the moment. So yeah, from that perspective, we're just in the hands of the medical department, and when he's ready, when he's ticked the boxes that they need him to tick, then he'll be back with us. So yeah, that's where we're at with Sam, and also Bosun the same.
You mentioned the fans earlier. Average attendances so far this season have been the highest since we were in the Premier League. What's your reaction to that?
The support's been brilliant, you know, absolutely fantastic, and not only that, really supportive as well. You know, passionate support, vocal support. It's all you can ask for, really. I think it's great, and like I've said before many times, that you can only sort of thank them from the bottom of your heart, because you know the commitment that it takes to follow a team, and the fact that they do it so vocally and so positively is it's a huge help.